Dang, it just kicked me out the squad. It just kicked me clean out the squad.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding some room with the 25. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up to the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll ride the back again here. And run it brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. The RPO caught to the right tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Breaks free. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field. A little bit more speed and awareness. And it pays off with this big interception.
as this offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Designed quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter of this playoff game. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Park behind the line. It's Paul. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Commodores come to the line in a hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And the Commodores are on the move here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. And Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, group pickup, and they are off and running.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. Runs through the defender.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Commodores are going to cash in here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's long. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Commodores line up with a 1st and goal. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come out 2nd down and goal from the 10. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Commodores, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were
into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. He's got room to run. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Looking to score with a wide receiver handoff here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think it's a little odd in a goal-to-go situation to go with a play like that, but I guess they saw something that indicated they'd be able to find the edge, and it certainly didn't pan out that way.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. It's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime. Is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Cam, your shit froze a bit. That shit true.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
All right, fellas, one more time.
I can't even hear start. We can run that hole tomorrow. I don't know what this is on. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do it tomorrow, my nigga. Bet it.